Hey there, O'Grady here. Let's talk about a trend that's changing the way we think about retirement. The rise of the side gig. According to a new survey, 60% of retirees wish they had a side gig to supplement their retirement savings. But a whopping 92% don't actually have one. That's according to a recent survey from D.A. Davidson and Company, a financial services firm. That's a big gap between what folks want and what they're actually doing. Come on, you're in retirement, you can do whatever you want. Go do it. So retirement isn't what it used to be. For a long time, retirement meant hanging up your work boots and never looking back. But that classic timeline for retirement is shifting. You don't have to call game over just because you're in your 60s. More and more retirees are realizing that a side gig isn't just about the money. It's about staying active, engaged, and honestly, having a little fun along the way, not waiting till you get to that particular age. Have fun now. Play a little every day, as my dad used to say. All right, let's look at the numbers. 41% of retirees say they can't support their ideal retirement lifestyle right now. 60% wish they had a side gig, but only 8% actually do. Among those who have a side gig, 93% say they enjoy it, and 55% do it for mental or social stimulation, not just for the extra cash. That tells me this isn't just about money, dollars and cents, it's about quality of life. So why are so many retirees craving a side gig? Well, here's what's driving this trend for our 50-plus community. Staying sharp, right? If you don't use it, you might lose it. More than half of retirees with a side gig say they do it to keep their minds active and stay socially connected. That's huge. Retirement can get lonely, and a side gig is a great way to meet people and keep your brain in gear. All right, here's one that affects us no matter what age we are: paying off debt. 20% of retirees with a side gig are using that extra income to pay down debt. If you're still carrying a mortgage or credit card balances, a little extra income can go a long way. Yeah, knock out them darn credit cards. And just to boost your lifestyle, 17% are looking to fund a more ideal retirement. Maybe that means traveling, hobbies, playing more tennis, not pickleball, more tennis, or just not worrying about every single penny, every trip to Publix, or every trip to the mall or your favorite restaurant. And don't forget, among folks 50 and older who are still working, 63% are already thinking about picking up a side gig once they call it off, once they retire. This isn't just a passing fad, I think. It is a movement. So, what does this mean for you? Well, if you're in your 50s or 60s, you might be feeling that tension between wanting a richer retirement experience and worrying about outliving your savings. Here's how this trend could impact your personal finances. Supplementing income, well, even a small side gig can help cover rising costs, fight inflation, yeah, we've felt that over the last few years, and reduce the need to draw down your retirement accounts too quickly. Yeah, that is a big one. If you're still working, less coming out of the retirement accounts. Or if you have a side gig, less you have to pull out. And delaying withdrawals, yeah, I think I just talked about this one, but with a little extra income, you might be able to delay tapping Social Security or your IRA, which can mean bigger checks later. And just about enhancing your well-being. It's not just about the money. Yeah, we touched on that earlier. Staying engaged and having a purpose can make a retirement a whole lot more satisfying. So, here's 3 actions or steps you could take. Are you ready to explore the world of side gigs? Well, you can identify your interests and skills. Think about what you enjoy and what you're good at. Do you love crafting? No. Writing? Yes. Teaching? Sure. Or working with people? Hey, maybe if you were a tennis player, you could teach some tennis. The best side gigs are the ones that don't feel like work, of course. Popular options include part-time jobs, selling crafts. How does this craft thing keep popping in here? Or art. Not that there's anything wrong with that, just not my thing. Tutoring or freelance writing? Or how about Uber, driving for Uber, or Amazon, delivering, I'm not sure what they call it, but the Amazon where you use your own car and deliver packages in nice neighborhoods? Okay, well, just start small and test the waters. You don't have to jump in full time. You just stop doing something full time. Maybe that's not your thing yet, but try it out. Try something part-time or project-based. Maybe volunteer first or take on a small paid project to see if you like it. Remember, 93% of retirees with side gigs say they enjoy it. So find something that brings joy. Factor in your financial plan. Yeah, you could talk to your financial planner. Yeah, that's what I do. Or there's a lot of us out there that would love to talk with you. And talk with them about how a side gig could fit into your retirement strategy. As we mentioned, less money coming out of your investment accounts if you have more money coming in through a side gig. Even a few $100s a month can make a huge difference. Plus, we can look at how extra income might affect your taxes, Social Security, or your Medicare premiums. Yeah, it could impact those. All right, retirement doesn't have to be an all or nothing proposition. You don't have to stay home and melt into the couch watching Wheel of Fortune every night and every iteration of NCIS, like NCIS Albuquerque or NCIS Des Moines. Yeah, is that a real thing? A side gig can help you bridge the gap between the retirement you have and the retirement you want, while keeping you active. Yeah, stay fit, keep friends, family close, and fulfilled. The key is to find something that fits your lifestyle and your goals. So, have you thought about picking up a side gig in retirement? Or maybe you already have one. Share your experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear what's working for you, and your advice might just inspire someone else. Remember, retirement is your time, so make it as rewarding as possible, financially and personally. In the meantime, I will see you in the next episode.